the chemicals that are in them. Are you ready? You are going to get not one, and one of them is $8 and a customer pick at 4.1 stars. You are going to get all of them. You get the whole 6-piece collection. You're gonna get your honey grapefruit, you get your fresh air, you get your vanilla absolute, you get your honey orange, you get your pure, and you get your Ylang and Tuberose. The whole collection, $90 value, yours for $32 today. For all of them, they are all formulated again with goat milk and of course natural botanicals. As I said, nothing waxy. And then I have the honey grapefruit and I like it because it just also gives like a little tiny hint of color with it as well. The packaging, do I have one that Jenna, can I have one? Because I want to show the packaging. I think these are all glued down. But it has like the really cool packaging because you get the balm and then it sits inside of its other little house, right boys?
That's right, and that is actually protective. So that beautiful little cardboard tube actually protects the interior product so that your lip balm doesn't get all that gunk and germs built up around the lip. You know, how often have you taken off the lid of your lipstick or your balm and it's like, ooh, it's like crumbs and lint and everything. You don't want to put that next to your mouth, and that's why every single flavor has its own beautifully designed tube carrying case to keep it germ-free.
But here's what makes our lip balm so different than every other lip balm you're buying. Those lip balms that you're getting at the gas station or the drugstore, those are basically wax or petroleum sticks. So they're not really treating the problem. What they're doing is they're creating an oil slick on your lips, which kind of makes you think that they're treating the problem for 5 minutes and then you gotta put it on again.
Right.
Ours, goat milk and shea butter, which moisturize and nourish and actually help nourish the lips. And then the beeswax, which seals that moisture in. So you're actually helping the problem. At the same time, you don't have to reapply and reapply and reapply because you're sealing it in with that beeswax.
And you know, just like the hand care set that we talked about earlier, where you're going to be needing to moisturize and hold in the hydration and give an invisible glove, the same thing you're going to need to do with your lips over the next several months. You know, a lot of times people think, oh, well, lip balm is really something I need in the winter. But guess what? We're all wearing masks out when we go out now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's what happens when you put on a cloth mask.
Or paper mask.
Or a paper mask. The cloth or the paper wicks away moisture from your lips, drying them out faster. And also when you're wearing a mask, you tend to breathe more through your mouth, and when the air is passing over your lips, it is drying out the skin of your lips as well. So now more than ever, even in the midst of the summer, you need to be wearing a protective lip therapy, and that's why we put together this set of 6 and a set of assorted. So you're getting the pure fragrance-free, you're getting the vanilla absolute, you're getting the honey orange blossom, you're getting the honey grapefruit, you're getting the Ylang and Tuberose, you're getting the fresh air, you're getting all 6 of them. And I love that you're showing the honey grapefruit. That is, there's only one in the entire set of 6 that has a little bit of a tint to it. All the rest of them go on clear, but the honey grapefruit gives you this little blush of color. And the reason we wanted to include that in this kit is because a lot of women out there will know, you probably know this, Bobby Ray, you cannot wear lipstick underneath your mask because it will end up rubbing all over your face, the lipstick. So you take off your mask, you have lipstick all over your face. But now you can get a little hint of color on your lips with that honey grapefruit, but because it's just a blush and your skin is drinking it in, it doesn't smear all over your face or all over the inside of your mask.
The goats were eating the set. The goats.
I was wondering what
now they're going to try to eat the cord.
Hilarious.
We don't want them to eat the cord and take the internet away again.
No, you are so right. Like I say, I'm saving a ton of money on lipstick, but without a doubt, these masks are really, I know from my lips tend to be dry anyway, super, super drying on the lips. And I said, the honey grapefruit, that is the one I know that basically this is in my glove compartment right now. This one, love it. But you don't have to pick. You're getting all of them. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is our 2nd anniversary with the amazing Beekman boys here at HSN. We've never done a collection like this. You get every one of them at $8, right? They're $8 each. So 3 of them. So basically for less than the price of 3, you're getting 6, you're getting 3 more. So it's an awesome value. The retail though on this is $90. So even our HSN price is a great price normally at $8 for 1, but you have to get them home and try them. They are not like the other lip balms that are out there in the retail market. They are very different. They feel very, very different on your lips. And I do love the packaging. I will tell you, living here in Florida, and particularly when you're gonna keep it in the glove compartment, listen, everything ends up melting, right? It's so bloody hot, but it doesn't melt. So thank you for this outside, you know, container on this one, because it's really been fabulous protection for it.
We hear that all the time. People say it doesn't melt. Someone even went through their dryer cycle and didn't melt and you know why? Because it's not petroleum. It's not petroleum. Petroleum sticks would melt, or your lipstick would melt because it's mostly petroleum, but our lip balms won't melt. Now, you saw our milkmaid in Lauren there, and she was applying the honey grapefruit, and we wanted to show you that beautiful blush of color that it put onto her lips, and you saw her there. Look at that beautiful blush of color. She's not wearing any lipstick. That's just the honey grapefruit on her lips.
Well, you can't wear lipstick these days, because if you got the mask on,
it smears all over the place.
Right. You love this, don't you, Lauren?
I love it.
Yeah, and look at how pretty her lips look. And that, like I said, that's my favorite too, that honey grapefruit. But you can see that it also, I mean, it gives your lips a little bit of a glow, but then you're not, like, I know my lips get so dried out sometimes that I find myself like chewing them almost. So this doesn't happen with your fabulous lip balms.
no, because again, you're actually nourishing and hydrating your lips. You're not just covering it up with wax or petroleum. You're taking the dry lips and you're moisturizing. You're
treating them.
You're treating them.
Right.
So
right.
the other thing I want to mention, and I don't know if people have noticed in other lip balms, they're over the last few years they've started doing something called shorting the tube, where you're getting the same size tube, but you're getting less in it.
Yes.
I know, it's a weird little beauty.
That's how they're saving money,
thing.
charging you more money.
And we're always the last to find out about these things are happening. So somebody asked us, they said, do you short the tube? And we're like, what is that? And of course not. So the tube, every tube is entirely full, completely full.
Oh yeah, these are gonna last you a long time. And I was just feeling in the back of my pocket, because you can see what I've got in my back pocket right now is my Vanilla Absolute. I don't know how long I've had this.
Brent is one of those lip balm panic people where
it's like I have to. Is my cell phone here?
Keys, wallet, mask, cell phone.
Oh, funny. That's funny.
Gotta have it.
But see, they're great for guys too. So this is honestly, like for men, women, right? I mean, kids, exactly.
Everybody.
Stocking stuffers if you're thinking ahead of the holidays. I mean, everybody needs a great lip balm, and you need to try them again. This is one of those. Like I said before, I mean, certain things you can't get till you get. This is one you definitely want to get home. The fact that you're getting all 6 of them today, and plus the fact that we love these collections because it does give you the chance to try some of the different choices that you know maybe you would never have tried, right? When you're just buying one, right? Because normally we're buying one.
That's right, because people get locked into the scent that they love or the flavor that they love, and then they're like, I just love it so much, I don't want to risk it and try another one. And that's why we love putting together these kind of mega sets of products like this assortment of the lip balm, because you're going to try something that you may have never tried before.
So you've got the pure, you've got the vanilla, the Madagascar vanilla, the honey orange blossom, the honey grapefruit. That's the only one that has a little tint to it. The Ylang and Tuberose, that sexy, sexy scent. And then finally, what is on the end?
That's the fresh air.
Fresh air.
Yeah.
The fresh air, that lemon verbena. So for guys, okay for guys, okay for guys, okay for guys, okay for guys. Only 2, the honey grapefruit with the tint and the Ylang and Tuberose are probably more female friendly. But other than that, entirely gender neutral. In kids, you brought up kids earlier.
Yeah, kids.
Kids.
Because they tend to lick their lips a lot, and it's a really great thing to put on.
Exactly. So 711-711 is your number there. And a couple of other items that are personal favorites of mine that I really wanted to mention for everyone.